Hello my lovelies and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. This is a new part of my beautiful practice, and I just want to share some tips with you on spiritual development and just really talk about the energies and what spirit are bringing for me at the moment to give to you guys. So let's go into today's wisdom. Okay, so today's wisdom is, how do you connect with your intuition? So people ask me this question all the time. How do I connect with my intuition? How do I know that I'm not just thinking something or it is actually being given to me in intuition? Now, I say this all the time and I teach this in my spiritual development classes. When you are thinking constantly and something keeps coming to your mind and it's constantly there, thinking, this is sometimes called your ego. Okay, so the ego will make you think things, and thinking does not necessarily mean that it's coming from spirit or it's coming from your guides. It actually could be that your ego is trying to make you realize something. Now, if you are thinking but then you're feeling at the same time, then that's a different story. But whereas if you are feeling all the time and you're feeling like something's pulling you, something's making you feel like you need to do something, that is definitely a channeled message. And I know this because for many years I was kind of in my head all the time, thinking, and never really doing anything with it. But when I felt the pull and I felt like spirit were asking me or guiding me to do something, I went with it, and guess what? It led me to the path where I'm at now. So this is where I was talking about when you're thinking and then you're feeling. Now, the two coming together is very good, because that means that actually when something comes to your mind and you're thinking about it, just randomly it just comes into your head and you're thinking about it, then that is definitely your intuition, because then you start to feel. And if you feel and think at the same time, this is guided by your guides and angels. So if you are somebody who wants to really connect with your intuition, there is a few tips you can do to do this. So let's go into those. Tip 1, let your mind do whatever it needs to do. Don't sit and try and, empty your mind or empty the thoughts, because that's something that everybody seems to try and do. When they come to me, they're like, I keep trying to forget and trying to tell my mind not to think about it. Don't do that. Your mind is doing that for a reason. So first of all, ask yourself the question when that thought comes into your head: is this a guided message, or is this something I'm just thinking about? Is this my ego jumping in? And you will know, because the difference will be, you won't really get an answer if it is your ego. You'll just kind of still think about it and be thinking, why am I still thinking this? If it is intuition and it is your guides and angels wanting you to do something or guiding you a message, you will know, because you will also feel it and you will kind of get a sense of, yeah, this is guided. You will know, you will just know. Tip number 2, I would sit and meditate on this. So if something's coming to your mind and it's constantly coming to your mind and you're feeling like you need to get an answer for this because you can't work out whether you need to do something or whether you want to do something or whether this is just, something that's coming to your mind, journal it, write it out, and then you will need to meditate on that. So write it out, journal it out on a book or your notepad, and then meditate on what you've written. Have a good read through it and then meditate and ask your guides and angels to give you the guided message. Ask them, is this message my intuition or is this my ego? And you will know, it will come to you. It may take some time, so you may have to practice this a few times, but it is worth doing. So that is today's Wednesday wisdom, and I really hope that these tips have given you some guidance and some advice on how to connect better with your intuition. I will be back again, my lovelies, with another Wednesday wisdom, and I'm going to start doing these as a regular as well. So this is going to be part of my practice and part of my groups and my YouTube channel. So if you are interested and you like to watch these little tips and hints, click that subscribe button below and also click on the bell so you're notified every time I post content. Thank you for watching, my lovelies, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.